Hey everyone, Ed here, top of the line training. Today we're going to review this Kifaru Hellcat lumbar pack. Stay with me, I'll be right back. Alright guys, Ed back with you, top of the line training. I have not been around for the past 6-7 months. After the YouTube change and different things like that, just didn't have time or whatever reason, I didn't do a video. So this is my first video back in a long time. So that being said, I'm down here in West Virginia, sitting on a cut ash tree up in the woods. Got a fire going over here, making some char cloth. But I just wanted to review this Kifaru bag, the Hellcat. When it first came out, I was interested but yet skeptical. Price is one thing. It is a little expensive. I believe it's 270 bucks. But I'm going to tell you, it's well worth it. You have the harness here. Very comfortable. And from what I understand, it was made specifically for this Hellcat. It has the vertical adjustments here, shoulder straps. It also adjusts in the back if you need to, but I don't even mess with these. Anyway, also from what I'm seeing, these straps here, you could attach something here on the back. And so you would have the Hellcat here, then you would have another pouch here. Like I said, I added this large pouch. I also added a small pouch to the waistband here, which is very handy for things. You have a really nice waistband here, waist belt, very heavy duty Cordura, nice pad. Look at that pad, it's at least 1.5 inches, 2 inches thick. Man, real nice. And also you could, if needed, and there is one thing, couple things fell in behind there, a pin and a piece of candy. But you could, if you wanted to, throw something in here, like, you know, a map, a piece, some paper, a notebook, whatever, things like that. This does come off. This does come off. I don't know if the waistband comes all the way off. I don't even know. Take that bag. Doesn't look like this whole thing comes off. This looks like it flips down under. But I think you can take the, yes, you can take the harness off if you want. So the harness is here. You do have a couple attaching points on the top here, right here, that you could clip in things if you want to, if you needed. But for the most part, it's a basic harness for the Hellcat. It works very well. Alright, so looking at the pouch from the rear here, first thing you have here, you do have a top carrying handle, which is awesome. You grab this thing, you can carry it. I shot a deer right behind me yesterday, probably about 70 yards away up the hill there. I had this setting on the ground. I just grabbed it and come on down. Real nice. The first pocket here is you have, it is on top of the lid pocket. Very spacious. You also have a key fob in there. I have a beaner on there for now if I need to clip something on, but very spacious. A lot of room to get things in here. Like example, an inReach, cell phone, things like that. Something you want to grab quick. Also, another nice note, these are real nice zippers. I imagine they're YKK, but I don't know that, but they're real heavy duty. They got double tabs on them, so that's nice. You can go either way, which also helps relieve stress on the zipper itself when you got it jam-packed. Okay, on the top lid, you have 4 loops. I was disappointed to find out, or at least I couldn't get them in there. I couldn't attach. I thought you could attach another pocket here, one of the, like a belt pouch or something, but you can't. It doesn't. They won't fit through here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some shock cord elastic cord and elastic that on there, because when this thing rides on your back like this, it sets, of course, pretty sturdy like this. And I've done it. I've taken my heavy-duty rain jacket and draped it over this. And when I come up, I actually had the tripod tied onto this. So I'm gonna get a piece of elastic and run through here and have it so I can just take it like a jacket or something and run through the top here and cinch it down so you got it. But you can tie things off here, as well as on the bottom you have like a molly set here that you could attach things to as well. So example, this pack is awesome like for a day hunt. You got almost 2,000 cubic inches with this large pouch on here. Without the large pouch, like I said, it's 1530, still a lot of room. You can bring all the hunting essentials that you need, survival essentials as well, like fire, tarp, or cover, the 5 C's, blade, saw, backup knife, whatever you want to take. But the point is, water, everything you need for a day hunt. As well, if an emergency arose where you got stuck out here, out in the woods, you could have enough in here to survive. And if you plan, like say an overnighter, you could tie like a small tent. Like an example, I have the Kuyu one-man tent. You could tie that right here. You could tie down a sleeping bag, a mat right here, and have everything else in here. So it's a lot of room. So I already showed you the top lid, the bottom top tie off, and the bottom tie off. Now we'll go into the side pouch. I don't remember the specs on it exactly, the size and stuff. I was going to make a cup of coffee up here, but I'm not now. So basically in here I got a couple packs of instant coffee that I carry, the Korean coffee, Maxim. Awesome coffee. But anyway, what I do have in here as well is the heavy covered canteen and cup with lid. So it's full of water. Plenty of room in this pouch to hold this GI style canteen and cup with lid. Let me see if I can show you here. If you can see, it does have 2 elastic loops here, so you could, if you had, say, like a flashlight, a deer call, whatever you want to put down in here, that will hold it in place up on the side. So you have organization and easy access. But again, you can see how big this pouch is. It's over 300 cubic inch, I know. I can't remember the size though. But anyway, it's got double zippers as well. Coming to the other side. Here I have my fire bag. This is a Lawson leather tender pouch. If you're interested in one of these, make sure you send me a message, and we'll talk about getting one made and price and all that kind of stuff. But I have done a separate review on this. This will be coming in a few days, so make sure you watch for that. So I have my leather tender pouch in here. I also have a fuel canister. I have the pocket rocket. And this is basically all just set up for a short day hunt scout type thing. You can rig this up any way you wanted. This is just an example. It's a little bit of food, bar, some, trail nuts, whatever. But anyway, same thing. 2 elastic straps and option. This thing will hold all kinds of stuff. A lot of room there. A lot of room. You also have a couple tabs here on the sides that you could tie things on and strap things on the side as well. Again, this pouch does not come on it, but it's MOLLE set up in the front for, if you're familiar with the Kifaru clips, 3-bar clips, 3-bar slider, slides right in the MOLLE attachment, locks on. This thing is not going anywhere. But basically what I have in here is the Kuyu Ultra Super Down hoodie. Or not hoodie, but jacket. And I tell you what, you get stuck out and you don't have a lot of, say example, well, one thing I did carry when I was on my big hunt in New York, what I carried was that, and I had a bivvy in here. But you get stuck out here, you better have a way to make fire, better have a way to stay warm. Anyway, I have also a small roll of tape, Gorilla tape as well. And anyway, that's all that's in here. But this thing holds that jacket. Again, you have another side also, not to get sidetracked, but you also have Delta straps, and you also have a side on the waistband to attach another pouch if you wanted to. Going into the main area. Now this thing is really set up for organization. Here in this top mesh, I got a Fresnel lens, and basically I carry that as a backup if I lose my glasses or something. I mean, I can see to read, like I could read that, but after like the first paragraph, my eyes start hurting, I can't see good, and you know, just so I have as backup. Plus I can also start a fire with it if needed. This is a water bag with, it's got 2 Aquamira tabs in it, so I can get 2 liters of water out of this if needed. Got a couple hand warmers, and that's it. Now, again, when I was up on my big trip, I had a lot of different other things in here. This is just how I have it set up as an example, but just to show the capacity. I don't have a lot of stuff in here today because I carried the camera up in here with the camera stand on it as well. I have a couple 4 tent pegs, and then I have a tarp, which is the Pathfinder poncho tarp. Works great. That way if it does start raining or something, I can get out of the rain. Baco Laplander saw. I have the Pathfinder Works Knife Shop Buffalo Skinner. I have a gaiter, goes around your neck, covers your face, whatnot. A couple of pieces of candy, cloth to clean the lens, glasses, etc. So that was in the main pouch. I'm going to see if I can get this rolled around so you can see it. I don't know if you can see in there or not. But here you have a mesh pocket in the front. You have 2 side slip pockets. You have the, I can't think of the name of this damn little pouch. Anyway, it comes in all the Kifaru bags. Then you have a big zippered mesh pouch in the back as well. Also have a fork in here. But in here I have another little Kifaru pull out. This is full of cordage. All kind of different hanks of cordage in here. Got some tissue. Got some nasal spray. And then in the front here, I got some Instafire, which is a really nice surefire tender, if you will. Works really good. Magnifying glass, lighter. Also have a tube here with the SOS matches. Got some tinder as well with the striker. Got a beeswax candle with another striker and Aquamira tabs. Piece of fat wood. Can't think of the name of that damn pocket. Got a Predator call. This is my from a scope lens covers. Got a whistle, compass, one of those Coghlan cheap, but whistle, magnifying lens, thermometer. Always carry it with me. Dental floss and a pen, and a zip tie. So, let me see if I can get this thing set up and move the camera in so you can take a good look at this inside of this pouch. Or the main body of it. Alright guys, so here we are. Kifaru Hellcat. You have a zip mesh top lid inner pocket. I can't think of the name of this damn thing that comes in there. You can take this out too if you wanted to. You have a zip mesh pocket in the back. Then you have another zip in the front here, mesh. Then you have two slip sleeves on the side just for organization. Just like any pouch, if you start jamming a bunch of stuff in here, it goes in. But it's maneuverable pretty much. It's you know, you can move this back and forth. It will take your gear pretty easy there. But you can see all of the organization. You have 1, 2, 3 mesh zip pockets, and those are pretty big. Sides of the lid, the back of the pack, and the front. And you have the whole body here. Then you have this pouch as well. And like I said, you have the 2 slip pockets. This does not come with it, like I said. It's a large pouch. You can put a small pouch there. You can put a medium, whatever. I have one on the front, on the waistband there, small one, like I said before. And going back to the lid opens here again in the back, and you can have quick grab items there. And that's about it, guys. That's the Kifaru Hellcat. Again, when I first saw it, I was skeptical as far as the price and am I going to use it. But let me tell you something. You get this thing on, you go slipping through the woods. You can maneuver. You can move quietly. It's very comfortable. I'll be honest with you. I had about 20 some pounds in this thing coming up this hill here. And I hardly even knew it was there. It did not bother me in any shape or form. So that's it. That's a review of the Kifaru Hellcat. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, any comments, please leave below, and we'll catch you on the next video. God bless, take care, and we'll see you then.